Hello, it's Rafael Gutierrez. Welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to actually talk a little bit about alignment, but the alignment as it comes in the elbow region. The reason is I've actually was talking to a lot of people and they're telling me that they feel either when they hit, the wrist is at a different angle, in part because of where their elbow is. And some people say that they have a hard time keeping their elbow in. They're coming out when they're punching. And so I'm going to deal with that. Now the other thing that I'm going to mention is first is apologizing for not being able to keep up with these videos as I would like. I am a professor, and this is the first week back in school for me, so I ended up having a lot of paperwork, a lot of different things that I needed to take care of. I also had a lot of great news in my life, that's actually a lot of big changes ended up happening. Now, the other thing I would like to mention is, for those of you who are in San Diego, I am going to be doing a book signing at the Upstart Crow on September 22nd. Hopefully you'll be able to make it. And I might be doing a lecture in the library, in the Central Library. It's still up in the air to see if I'm going to do it. But it looks like I might be doing a lecture in the end of September as well. I'll give you more information on that. And so going into the arm, now part of the reason people have a hard time when they're punching, especially if you deal with the karate punch, I'm going to come over here. When you're coming here, either here or here, I'm not going to worry too much about where this is. What a lot of times people say is when they punch, they'll end up coming out a little. Now when you come out a little bit here, what you'll notice is if you come here, it goes straight. But if you come out even a little bit, you've actually now angled your punch at the end. So you can end up doing some damage into your wrist. You can also feel some of it in your elbow. Now, why is it some people can go straight? If I use the camera angle, so it can go straight and come straight and then turn, while other people, when they do it, they actually are coming out. And the reason has to do with how the hand is. Now, if you hold your hand here tight and you try to rotate your wrist over this way, an action called supination, you'll notice that the ulna, the bone on this side, doesn't move. The ulna is attached to the humerus, the bone up here, which it actually causes a fixed joint. The radius has actually a round head, which allows it to rotate over this way. So if you actually start turning over early, what you end up with is you end up having your hand doing this arch type look. Well, if you wait until the very end and twist, you end up losing it. So I guess the thing that ends up happening is the best way to actually make sure you actually stay there is make sure you don't turn too early. Make sure you turn once your elbow passes your body, then you can turn. If you're here, turning is fine. It doesn't do the little arch. If you're over here, you're either going to get that arch with your fist coming this way, or what you will do is your elbow will come out. Now, there are some exercises you can do to do that. One of the easiest ones is you just use your finger and punch, making sure it goes straight. Now, you wouldn't necessarily practice punching just like that, but you can do a lot of other things. The other thing you could do is you could put a pencil between your two fingers here and make sure it stays straight as you punch. And this will give you pretty much direct feedback on how you're punching. If you're actually seeing these loops, it means you're turning too early. And this will also help when you hit for your wrist, your elbow, and even your shoulder to be aligned properly, so you can end up getting the amount of force that you really want. And so I know this is a short video. Please let me know if you use these two methods, if they help you out. If you actually notice a difference in your elbow, if you've actually noticed that your fist does this rotation, and it does have to do, like I said, excuse me, the way that the two bones that actually cause the rotation. Why? The ulna doesn't move, the radius moves at the front here. The radius, again, over the thumb, ulna over here. To show you a picture of it, which everyone loves pictures, right? I hope. I'm actually going to use the book, again, my anatomy book, And this is what I'm talking about here. You can see it a little bit, but what you see, and that doesn't help. What you see is here at the elbow, you can see that this bone here, the radius, has a round head. This one is actually hooked in the back. And so it doesn't allow the movement at the ulnar area, it's only at the radius. And so you actually have to be expanded so you can actually do the rotation and not get that hooking motion. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you're in San Diego on the 22nd, hopefully I'll see you at the Upstart Crow for my book signing for the Off the Rails. Again, if you like this channel, please help support me by going on Amazon and looking at one of my books. Thank you, and have a nice day.